Guys, Fire Mike 84 here, and episode 2 that we're currently working on. Going to try and finish up this door today, but I have a small confession to make. Get away from me, chicken. Chicken. Get away, chicken. Go away, go away, go away. I have a small confession to make. I went ahead and did a lot of off-camera work because I know you guys didn't want to watch me derp around, probably screaming at the computer screen saying, "Oh, just do it this way, just do it this way," because I probably made a couple of idiotic moves. Like I said, I am no great redstone. All right, you're gonna die, chicken. All right. As I said, I am no great redstone master here. I do stuff trial by error is kind of how I work, and I rarely really remember what I did in other episodes or other Let's Play. Typically, I do it, forget about it, and then I just play around and do it again. So we'll go ahead and look at what I was derping around with, and then I'll show you what I came up with. I was using this to test exactly how I could turn on and off the redstone repeaters. I know it's a very simple, or the redstone torches. I know a very simple concept, but at the same time, it wasn't behaving as I expected it to do. However, we are done with this, so I'm going to pop these guys because I don't need them no more. And I will show you that I now have working doors. Open. Close. Open. Close. Clearly I didn't put glass in place because I didn't want to waste my glass, even though I have a ridiculous amount. So let's quickly hop through and I'll show you exactly what I did. It's actually simpler than I was trying to make it. And I know all of you are probably saying, yes, it's incredibly simple. So basically what I did was, and I have a lot of internesting, it didn't matter to me, so it works. So these two redstone dusts here are actually directly below the outside two pressure plates. These two guys are directly below the two inside pressure plates. So all I did was connect everything together here to provide power, and all it does, it provides power over here to this block, which will turn off the redstone torch once it's provided power, and the same thing to this block. We'll turn off the redstone torch once it's provided power. Oh, it's getting dark, so let's knock this out quick. And once it provides, it turns off the power to that redstone torch, this redstone torch turns on, which feeds power into this block. Now there's a redstone torch underneath this dirt block here that will turn on when this one does not have power, which will power this redstone dust, which powers all three of these guys. And I literally just mirrored it on both sides. I'm sure there's easier ways to do it. Like I said, I am not a redstone master. I play around with stuff until it works, and that's kind of how I do it. So what we're going to do now is we are going to finish this project by grabbing 6 pieces of glass, and we're going to get rid of the dirt. Watch out for some bad guys. I can already see some zombies on the horizon here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the dirt. Get rid of the dirt here. Place the glass and hope for the best. My glass doors. Yay! Yay! They work! Yay! Ha 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 ha! And my glass doors are complete. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to fill this up because don't want anyone seeing our dirty behind the scenes work here. Just gonna go ahead and fill in this wall. And of course I'm out of cobble again. It's okay. So we're filling the wall. So like I said, you know, you'll see the sticky pistons, but that's okay. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me, and I really like the look of that. I think that's a really cool look. But I need to get some more more cobble. I guess the pain is these are gonna have to go away. And we'll fill this in. Fill these in. Yeah, like so. We don't need this random little block here. So we'll fill that in. Again, why I love the desert. In the rain, out of the rain. In the rain, out of the rain. I love the desert. Alright, so enough of that. Let's go ahead and pop some more blocks. This kind of little one block was annoying me, so we're just gonna go ahead and knock the whole thing down. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I don't have a shovel, because honestly I find that, you know, when I'm dealing with sand, it's not that bad. It's not that bad to just knock it out, compared to some other things. Sand is one, like I said, it's not that bad for me. It doesn't take that long when I only need 1 or 2 pieces and I'm clearing the desert. If I was clearing out massive, like when I didn't include you guys in this, but when I was clearing out the basement for this, I really did a lot of it actually without a shovel. I did most of it with torches. Yeah, with torches, really. That's pretty much what I used for most of it. Was I just straight up used torches. And if any of you are not familiar with that technique, I'll actually show it to you here real quick. So if you take a torch, take a regular torch, and you dig out the sand, and as soon as the sand is gone, you drop the torch. The rest of the sand will fall and break. So basically, so the cool thing with that is, you know, you can knock out some, if you have really tall things of sand, that's a very quick way to knock them out. So happy! My door is working! So what I'm gonna do for the rest of this episode is we're actually gonna go get some more cobble, and I'll show you my mines that I've already actually set up. Ooh, I need to smelt that because I would like some more iron. I'll smelt it down here. So let's go ahead. So I outlined these torches over here by a nice little hole I found, and it was a nice hole. It didn't go into a cave, but the cool thing about it was I just dug down. Oh, that was silly on my part. Probably didn't need to take the redstone torches with me, but oh well. Prime example. How to knock out some stuff. Alright, so I cleared out, gave myself a little bit more headroom here. Excellent. Alright. So this is, so I was actually just digging, I was just digging straight down, just trying to find me somewhere to go, maybe do some branch mining, and I hit right here, which I dug around, made a nice little staircase down, and dug nice into a nice little cave system. Now this actually would be a great spot to be a forward operating base, but I chose somewhere else. So my main goal down here is to, hello, I'd love to get more iron, but my main goal really was to just kind of grab some additional cobble that I truly need. And I know I've got a chest full of cobble down here that I just forgot to bring back. So we're going to go ahead. You guys can just follow me down. And I'm going to talk as I cave, because that's just how I do it. But I love this ravine that this cave just took me into. And I need to light this up. There we go. There's nothing really back here, but oh, there is something. What the heck? That was me, but I don't remember doing that. Okay. Well, I'm the only one on this computer, so it had to have been me. But anyway, we're going to follow, and we're going to get to my Fort Operating Base and take it from there. So Fort Operating Base is actually pretty simple. We're just going to follow underneath this ledge. So me, figured I'd go ahead and give you guys a little bit of information about me while I'm just going to do some quick mining. No reason to not tell you guys information about me. I'm Fire Mike 84, clearly, as you guys probably know. I'm a big computer guy. Big techie. I love anything technical. It's right up my alley. Computers mainly. I've been doing computer stuff my entire life. There we go. And I really love it. It's my favorite thing. I am a computer person by profession as well. I work for a company, as well as do some side work for myself. But the company I work for is actually a online retailer. That could have hurt. That I handle pretty much anything that has to do with communication. So if it can be used to communicate with another person, whether it's a customer, another employee, really any form of communication, then that is my domain. I take care of that kind of stuff. So really big in computers. I like I say, I love what I do. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's what I've been doing for probably, let's see. So I started doing it literally right out of high school. I'm gonna tell you guys my age now. Started literally right out of high school. So when I was 18 was really my first paying computer job. I interned at a couple of places while I was in high school doing various technical computer things. And my first paying job in computers or in IT was when I was 18 years old, right out of high school, and I am now 29 years old. About to actually turn 30 here in like 3 months, in May. I guess not 3 months, in like 2 months. That's even worse. So May, I'll be turning 30, and so you can do the math. I've been doing computers for about 11 years right now. I've really, the last 3 years, my career has just exploded. I really went from working with a lot of older technology to working with some really new, cool stuff, which is just amazing. It completely changed my knowledge on different computer systems, different types, and even different concepts. Yeah, mushrooms are growing nicely. Even different concepts. I've really been hard at it for the last, let's say 3 years actually at my current job, and it's just been a blast. I work with a great bunch of guys that they all know their stuff. We each have our own specialties in what we do, and each one is just an absolute master in their own specialty. There's some of my cobble. So it's just an awesome experience to work with them, because we're really getting the most amazing people in their field, in their respective fields, and it's something that you can't really get a whole lot of places. Ooh, I forgot about this. I found, and this bugged the Jesus out of me, because I could not get this stupid water to stop flowing. Which is why I bugged the Jesus out of me. But anyway, to continue on with my geekdom, as it's commonly referred to, at least in my circles, my geekdom, there we go. I own my own. I have a beast of a server in my basement at my home. My wife. Actually, I purchased it right before I got married to my wife. 'Cause I most likely would not have purchased it if I had been married at the time I wanted to purchase it. And simply because, you know, I've been working my entire life, so, you know, when I've wanted something, it hasn't been a big deal for me to just get it. She has been pretty much in school her entire life and living off of student loans. She's the very frugal one of us. So really, she's the one that says, hey, you know, do you really need to purchase this right now? And, you know, most of them, like, yes, I do. Of course I do. When I really don't. It's not something that's something immediate that I have to purchase right now. But, you know, it's... Any guys listening out here kind of know how us guys are. You know, we find something we want it right now. We don't want to wait for it. Yeah, we kind of want it right now. And that's how I am. So, you know, but this server, it was actually a really great deal. It was about $500, and it came, what sucked about it is it actually came with a single hard drive, a single 180 gig hard drive, and but the computer itself was a dual core, quad core Xeon processors. It was an HP server, or it is an HP server, and my biggest thing was it came with 72 gigs of RAM, which is huge because for what I wanted to do was literally Hyper-V virtualization. And you'll get my point to the story here in a minute. I ramble sometimes. And my goal with this server was, as I do more and more side projects, it gives me the ability... lost that one. It gives me the ability to, you know, learn new Microsoft open source projects prior to me implementing them at my customers, which I know is always appreciated by customers, because customers don't want to pay you to learn a new software. They want to pay you to put the software in. So, you know, that's one of my things is I will take my own time to learn these softwares, because it really does, in the end, benefit me the most to learn these software. I mean, it benefits the customer, but it benefits me to learn these softwares, because all it does is beef up my resume. Hello. I don't want to break that. Because really it just beefs up my resume, makes me look better. And, you know, I have a big ego, so I always want to look better. So it's a good thing. It was a good thing to have. I think it was still am I really out? Yeah, we don't need that stuff. I still think it was a great investment. I still wouldn't have really traded it. I think it was well worth the $500 for it. It runs great. All right, so now the point of my story. I was running a Minecraft server on it. Sadly, I do not have any friends who play Minecraft. I am the only one out of my entire group of friends that plays Minecraft. So, I really built the server with the intention of having friends hop on, do it, build stuff, do community builds, have some just cool fun with it. Do some co-ops with, you know, maybe a wither skeleton and a couple other things. Oh, nothing's coming near me. I'm okay. But clearly, like I said, I don't have any friends that play Minecraft, so it makes it difficult. As long as this fool is not... Oh, man, he is tracking me like crazy. Let's knock these out, and then I'll send him to his doom. Must have gotten out of range. Adios. Anyway, moving on. What was I talking about? Yeah, so I don't have any friends that play Minecraft. It's sad, yes I know, but at the same time, I'm okay with it. I understand. A lot of my friends who do computer stuff, when they're done with their computer stuff, they don't want to do stuff. Computers are really my life. I do some development, I do some web design. I really am what you would call a jack of all trades when it comes to computers, and I just have a great time with them. And I love this game. I don't know what it is. I think it's the building, the kind of some of the instant gratification you get with games where, yeah, in a 30-minute period, I can build a house. That kind of instant gratification is something that a lot of gamers like, and that's really where people get, in my opinion, that's really where people get addicted to games. Is they don't have that sense of achievement. They don't have that sense of achievement in their life. So when they play video games, they get that sense of achievement. They've done something, they've built something, and it really gets to them. I mean, now this is a place they can succeed. They can seem like they're really succeeding at what they do. They're accomplishing goals. They're progressing, and I understand why it can completely suck up your life. Is because if you don't have that in your life, to all of a sudden get that in your life it's pretty huge, and I can understand and completely sympathize with why people continue to play these games even when it's killing other parts of their life, such as their job, their relationships, their family. It's honestly really sad when this happens, but I completely understand how it happens. So moving on, we're just gonna continue mining here, but along with my server, I had a Minecraft server set up, and it was really so if I was able to get anybody to want to play Minecraft with me, they would have a server login, because your average person doesn't have a server at home. And using some other free software, I was able to do kind of a dynamic DNS so that I could have a host name. What was that? So I could have a host name that would be accessible pretty much anywhere you were, which was nice, because I could just, I could be anywhere, hop onto my server, which I could do locally, but if I wanted people to join, it didn't work as well. I hear a skelly. Don't know where he's at, but I hear him. So long story short, I know you're probably saying too late. That's like my favorite phrase as well. I had a Minecraft server set up, and then literally a couple days ago, I found out that the hard drive I was using to store all of my virtual machines died. It was horrible. I expected it, and I told my wife this when it died too. It was a single 1 terabyte external drive connected via USB 2.0 to the server, and for what I was doing, performance was great. It ran just fine, but I had no expectation that type of a drive would last forever. And granted, I probably got almost a year out of it. I had that drive for years, and it was hooked up to my server running non-stop for probably almost, I would say, 3/4 of a year before it finally died. And I give it all the credit. I'm not complaining at all. I know it's my own stupidity for having a single external drive host my VMs, but like I say, it was inexpensive at the time, and and it worked. I didn't have any issues. It worked just fine. All right, so I think we're actually in a good spot here. I got 32 iron, a lot of cobblestone. So we're actually gonna hop out of here. And this video is starting to get kind of long, so I'm going to hop out of here, and I will meet you guys back up at my base. Hey guys, alright, I'm back, and I'm smelting up that iron behind me. You can see the furnace going, and I am going to basically just kind of finish up a little bit of maintenance work here. So what I want to do is quickly, I want to eat. I'm starving. Okay, that's much better. Alright, so now we're going to finish up some maintenance work, and basically our maintenance work is going to be just filling in these holes that that we don't need. Boop, boop. Filling in these holes, and basically I'm going to have to bring this wall, which kills my usable space, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to fill this in, make it look nice, but this is going to be a solid wall, and then I'll break through if I need to fix something. There we go. All right. All right, fill it in. Come on, come on, come on. Actually, I don't think anything's going to spawn back here because it's just too small, but we're going to throw a torch there and a torch there just to have some light back there. Bloop. Alright, almost. Thankfully, I grabbed a ton of cobble from down there. Alright. Now let's do a little hangies. I'm probably going to come back and clean this up a little bit more, but that doesn't look too bad. You know, it's usable space. My ultimate thought here, and I'm still debating, I'm not 100% sure, is I'm very possibly going to do my storage system down here, you know. So I smelt, or I do everything here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I throw everything in the chest up here. It gets smelted, and it basically just fills up this big chest here. And then I'll fill up chests along, I'm thinking I'll fill up chests along this wall, possibly between these two windows, and between these two windows. That should give me a decent amount of storage room. And I might even use some space back here to actually dig down and find another mine. But for now, we are smelting up a good amount of iron. So I'm happy about that. I did add a ladder, so I'm gonna go ahead. Like I said, I have some maintenance stuff to clean up, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this, and then fill in. That'll annoy me. And then fill in dup. I know most y'all saying, yeah, you didn't have to do that inside one, but whatever. I want it to be uniform, so I did. And then I added this ladder. I'll most likely be adding me a trap door here as well, just because I kind of wanted to try to level that up. I ran this across the top just to kind of get an idea of my space, and I think that's going to work very nicely. And then I also filled in here, so you can see that everything is filled in nicely here. My glass doors still look like a charm. And what I'm hoping to do in the next few episodes, maybe some more off-camera work to make sure I have all the resources, because I know you guys don't. I know you want to see me cave, but I know you don't want to see me mine. So, and this is gonna bug me too. Do I have any half slabs? I don't. And let's go. one more thing, and then I'll sign off. Let's see. I had some half slabs, but it looks like I might have used them all. Yes. So let's make me 6 is plenty. No use using. I mean, I'm huge on conserving, so you know I could knock these blocks out and use. That's 6. Let's use them. I could knock those and just do 6 full blocks, but why? When I can use 3 full blocks, that gives me 6. Blah. It gives me 6 half slabs that really. You never know the difference. Unless you dig down, you'll never know. I'll probably actually extend these out a little bit to here too. Maybe make some more houses. Either way. But I think it's coming along very nicely. I know people is plain, it's boring, but I like the look of the cobblestone. The only thing I like better than the look of the cobblestone is the look of the smooth stone. The stuff in the dungeon. I think it's the smooth stone. I'm having a brain fart here, but anyway, that is going to be it for now. I'm going to sign off, and I will be back with episode 3. Until then, talk to you later.